Good evening. Today is Friday, May 5, 2023. I am Alman Navarro Manuel and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the headlines for this evening. Disengagement with China not an option. Philippines to continue negotiations with China on Malampaya. President Marcos hopes to work with U.S. in creating Virology Institute. Bilateral defense guidelines with U.S. responsive. LPA to bring rains over Palawan. Inflation rate slowed down to 6.6% in April. And BSP 28-day securities rate falls. For tonight's stories, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. on Thursday said the Philippines will continue to balance its relations with China while defending its sovereignty, noting that disengagement with Beijing is not an option. He also reiterated the importance of having direct communication with Chinese President Xi Jinping as well as other important Chinese officials to avoid misunderstandings on various issues. Marcos also said the Philippines would maintain its foreign policy of being a friend to all and enemy to none, as he cited the significance of engaging with ASEAN member states and other Asian nations. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said that the Philippines would continue to talk to China about the Malampaya natural gas fields. The Malampaya gas-to-power facility fuels 3 gas-fired power plants with a total generating capacity of 2,700 megawatts to provide 30% of the power generation requirements of Luzon. Marcos said China has been claiming particular areas where the Malampaya fields are located but are already recognized by United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS, as part of the Philippines' exclusive economic zone. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. expressed hope that the Philippines could work with the United States in establishing a virology and vaccine institute in the country. Marcos is looking forward to welcoming pharmaceutical companies open to taking advantage of incentives in using the Philippines as a base for their vaccine manufacturing and distribution operations. During his U.S. trip, vaccine manufacturer and NASDAQ-listed Moderna Incorporated said it would establish a facility in the Philippines. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders. In other news, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. said he believes the new bilateral defense guidelines would be responsive to the challenges which are being faced by the country. Department of National Defense Officer in Charge Undersecretary Cardito Galvez and U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin have established the bilateral defense guidelines between the two countries to modernize the alliance cooperation for a free and open Indo-Pacific region. The said guidelines reaffirmed that an armed attack in the Pacific, which including anywhere in the South China Sea on either of the aircraft or armed forces, which includes their coast guards, would invoke mutual defense commitments under the 1951 Philippine-U.S. Mutual Defense Treaty. State Weather Bureau Pagasa announced that the low-pressure area of Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, will bring cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms across the province. Pagasa said the LPA was spotted 75 kilometers west-northwest of Puerto Princesa at 3 p.m. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms due to the easterlies and the intertropical convergence zone. In business, the Philippine Statistics Authority reported on Friday that inflation rate continued its downtrend for the third straight month as it further cooled down in April amid a slowdown in food, transport, and utility costs during the period. National Statistician and PSA Chief Claire Dennis Mapa reported that inflation, or the rate of increase in the prices of goods and services, eased to 6.6% last month from 7.6% in March, bringing the year-to-date rate to 7.9%. This is the third time that inflation decelerated from a peak of 8.7% in January. Year-on-year, however, the inflation print in April was still faster than the 4.9% rate seen in April 2022. And the rate of the 28-day bill of the Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas declined on Friday as demand for the debt paper remained strong. Data released by the central bank showed that average rate of the securities slipped to 6.7613% from 6.7715% during the auction on April 28. BSP lowered the offer volume to 110 billion pesos from last week's 150 billion pesos. The auction committee fully awarded the debt paper after bids reached 116.05 billion pesos. That wraps up the stories tonight. Catch us again on Monday, only here on Daily Tribune's Facebook page. Again, this is Elmer Navarro Manuel, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.
Soul up. Soul up. Listen.